The original The Last of Us was released June 14th, 2013 on PS3. It was probably around $30 to $60. Then The Last of Us Part 1, the remaster version, released September 2nd, 2022 and was $70. They're both the same games but on different consoles, so let's compare them. First, let's do the biggest difference, graphics. The Last of Us PS3 graphics aren't really that good because the game was released around 10 years ago, but The Last of Us PS5 has amazing graphics. The Last of Us PS3 has a low SAD FPS of 30 and sits at a 720p, but The Last of Us PS5 has a nice, crisp 60 FPS with a performance mode that has a dynamic 4K visuals or 140p. Overall, The Last of Us PS5 has the better graphics, so I would rank The Last of Us PS3 at a nice 6 out of 10 because it still has pretty good detail. But The Last of Us PS5 I would give a solid 10 out of 10 because the graphics and detail in that game are beautiful. Now let's do the story. Now there's not really a difference here because it's the same story for both games. Personally, I'm a big The Last of Us fan, so I would give the story a solid 10 out of 10. I thought the game was really good, but that's up to you, so you gotta play. Now for the extra options, the PS3 and PS5 have many different options. For the PS3, there's a multiplayer mode called Factions MP, but the PS5 version doesn't have a multiplayer mode. Both games have a new Game Plus, but they're a little different. The PS3 version allows you to have all your upgrades from your last playthrough, but you don't get all of your weapons right away. You have to play through the game and unlock them where you get them in the original playthrough. But the PS5 version has all of that, where you can unlock all the things you had in the other playthrough, and a thing called Full Loadout, where you have all your weapons from the beginning of the game. Now, the PS5 version has something that the PS3 doesn't, extra game mode options, like infinite ammo, weapon durability, infinite crafting, slow motion mode when aiming, and many more. And for the PS3, I would give it a nice 6 out of 10, and I would give the PS5 an 8 out of 10. Now we'll do my opinion rating for both the games. I would give both the games a solid 10 out of 10 because I really enjoyed them both. So if you like older games, you should get The Last of Us PS3, but if you like remastered or newer games, you should get The Last of Us PS5. Signing off for Tiger TV News, I'm Aiden Smeltzer.